Hello again, everybody. Good evening. Welcome live inside the Pirate Ship, the Dale High School Gymnasium in Dale, Oklahoma. It is semifinal Friday night at the 2023 Boomerang Classic. And tonight, both the Pirates and Lady Pirates will try to remain perfect in the three-year existence of this event and play for another title tomorrow night. Hello again, everyone. I'm Todd Miller, along with the DalePirate.tv crew. We are glad to have you along. A storied rematch from a game that was played in November, about to take place here in just a few moments, as 5-0 Dale will take on 2-2 Byng. Byng yesterday punching their ticket to the semifinals with a 60-53 win over Kingston. They have lost here at Dale earlier this year, 66-51, and in fact, the Lady Pirates from Dale have beaten Byng each of the last two meetings. We talk about a tradition-rich matchup. Tonight features two of the most storied girls high school basketball programs in the state of Oklahoma. The two programs have combined for 109 state tournament wins, 69 total trips, 19 state titles. The schools currently are 2-3 at all-time wins at the state tournament. Byng is on a little bit of a drought, though. The Lady Pirates have not been to the state tournament since 2014. Dale, over that span, has made 8 state championship visits, and of course are the reigning queens in 2023. Dale defeated Byng 66-51 back on November the 14th. It was a game in which the Dale Lady Pirates were able to set a lot of season highs that even 5 games into this season still remained as among their best. However, last night the win over Cushing was about as lopsided as one could possibly be. Dale shooting 21 of 66 for the floor for 32%. Cushing only had 7 made field goals. They shot 17.5%. They were 3 of 21 from 3 and turned it over 23 times, leading to a 27-5 Dale advantage over Cushing in points off turnovers. Also, the Lady Pirates over Cushing had a huge advantage in the paint, basically doing what they would like to get into the rim. They outscored Cushing 22-6 in the paint. One of the reasons is they had a season-high 26 offensive rebounds and a season-best 50 total retrievals, while holding Cushing to just 23 rebounds total. Last night, 13 turnovers for Dale, probably too many against a team that really is not going to force a lot of mistakes. Again, the Lady Pirates need to shoot the basketball better tonight against Byng. They were just 6 of 31 from beyond the arc, and Gracie Waller, who had been coming off her best performance of the year against Bethel here last Friday night, she was held scoreless from the field and had just 2 points from the free throw line. Teague Muncie was the most dominant player on the floor for Dale last night. She had 12 in the first half, 12 of her 14. She was the only double-figure scorer, and you might expect that because the starters only played about half of the ball game due to the lopsided score. It was 18-2 Lady Pirates at the end of one, 37-7 Dale at halftime. They stretched the advantage to 34 at the end of 3 and then won it going away, 56-21. They again are 6-0 on the season. Byng comes in with a record of 2-2. All time at the Classic, Eric Smith's ball club 7-0. Before last night, their margin of victory in the first round had been 52. They settled for a 35-point win over Cushing that could have been much more. And their winning margin of victory in this event has been 31 points. They won the title the inaugural season over Silo. Last year defeated Elgin for the 22 or 23 state title. And ironically enough, if Dale gets by Byng tonight, it would be a rematch with Elgin, as Elgin's girls today were able to prevail over OCS 62-47. When you look at these teams on paper, Byng is as talented really as probably anybody in this field. I know that the Lady Pirates of Dale really have their full attention on Byng tonight here in the winners bracket semifinals. Dale's junior varsity will play for 7th tomorrow. They will play at 10 a.m. against Cushing. Dale's junior varsity lost 61-21 today. Cushing was beaten soundly by Kingston 56-17. And again, yesterday Byng knocked off Kingston 60-53, a game that they really controlled from the outset. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. When we return to Dale, we'll meet the starting lineups and tip off game number 7 of day number 2. It's the Boomerang Classic on DalePirates.tv, powered by Squirtle.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
Talk about a win-win.
Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today. Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Hi again, everybody, and welcome back here to the Dale High School Gymnasium. Byng and Dale, round number 2 of the 23 portion of the season, about to tip off. Here are the Byng Lady Pirates starters. It's Briley Barrett, Alana Cooper, Cadence Carlos, Hannah Ward, and Tori Gustin. Their head coach is Luke Clark. Eric Smith looking for career win number 399 tonight. He picked up 398 last night against Cushing. He'll start Strange, Bell, Griggs, who is under the weather, Waller, and Teague Butsy. Dale, the home team, they were the home white and red, Byng in the maroon and white uniforms. And here we go. We're off and running. The Pirates and the Pirates with a winner to get Elgin's Owls tomorrow night at 7 o'clock in the title game of the Boomerang Classic. Ava Bell holds it left side. Byng starts the game in his own defense. Strange dribbles up for the corner, lobs it down low for Griggs, and she's going to be tied up by Tori Gustin. The arrow belongs to Byng, so Dale turns it over their first trip down the floor. 7:42 to play, first period. Glad to have you along tonight here on DalePirates.tv. I'm Todd Miller. We're all powered by Squirtle. Riley Baird with it, right wing, bounces into the corner for Cadence Carlos. She lobs it left circle for Alana Cooper. Dale in his zone as well. It's a 2-3 look, and the ball goes into the backcourt. Ava Bell runs it down, goes to the goal, misses the layup. Baird with some contact. They swallow the whistle, and Cadence Carlos has it for the Lady Pirates of Byng. 7:15 to go first period. There's no score. Each team with a couple of possessions. Driving baseline left is Alana Cooper. Air ball's a runner, and Carson Griggs with a rebound. Griggs has been ill all day today, but you might remember the state semifinals, played arguably her best game of her career last year, ill against Amber Pocasset. Bounce pass to Teague Butsy, right side of the corner is Strange for three, and she knocks it down. And Dale has the early advantage, 3-0, with 75 seconds gone here in the first period. Pretty good crowd here on hand. Not a full house for the final girls semifinal matchup. Earlier today, Elgin, a 62-47 winner over OCS. They cross court to Cooper, drives left, and a foul, and it's going to go against Bunsey. He tried to block the shot from behind, got her with the body, and Teague Bunsey has her first. Dale comes into the tournament outscoring their opponents by 20 a game. Before last night, they were averaging 55.8. That went up just slightly after scoring 56 in a 35-point win over Cushing. First foul shot, pinballs in and out, so Alana Cooper will get a second free throw. Two terrific girls programs. You go to their trophy cases, and you won't find anybody in Oklahoma that has one better. Lamega, the all-time winner in state tournament wins. Byng is 2, Dale is 3. Second Cooper free throw is good. Here comes the full court pressure. It's a 1-2-2 full court trap. Easily into the forecourt, Butsy to Bell. Open underneath, gives it up left side. 3 on the way by Waller is an air ball. And it'll go out of bounds and possession back to Byng. 6:27 to play here in the first period. First three-point of the evening belongs to Kaylee Strange, and that's the difference. 3-1. Byng still doesn't have points for the field, almost 2 minutes in. Bounce pass as Bell pressures out front, goes to Baird, back to Carlos. Cadence Carlos whips it left wing side for Tori Gustin. Gustin to the quarter to Alana Cooper, and we get a whistle and a travel called against Tori Gustin. Eric Smith is seated. His counterpart Luke Clark up and squatted in front of the Dale bench directly below us. We're seated at the top of the Pirate ship here tonight for semifinal game number 2 on a Friday night. Waller gets a pass near midcourt, cross-courts it to Griggs, who sets the offense. Carson veers left, now it's Ava Bell on the wing, back to Kaylee Strange out front. 2:10 into the ball game, it's 3-1. Dale and make it 5-1 as Bell knocks down a jumper off the dribble on the left block. Ava Bell with her first basket. It's 5-1 now. Biggest lead of the contest for Dale with 5:40 to play in the opening period. Out high, Cadence Carlos looks and cross-courts it for Briley Baird. Baird with a basketball. Dribbles, foul line extended, now throws up a little runner and banks it in for the right angle. 2.5 minutes in, and Dale is Byng is on the board with her first field goal. It's 5-3. Bell a half-court pass, works left wing side. Now they're going to pull it back out front. Griggs with it, extended foul line left, whips it across the floor to Strange. Right corner for Muncie against that pushed out 2-3 zone. Bounces it for Strange, across courts it for Waller. Gracie with just 2 touches here early and 1 field goal attempt. 56-21 victory. 4 straight by Dale. They lead 9-5. Pass into the front court, knocked back into the backcourt. Bullard to the goal, and it's a race by Cooper, who just raked that out of her hands. Alana back up the other way, pulls up from 11, right ankle, back rims that one. Rebound to Muncie, and she with authority took it away from Hartley Snyder. And now we get a whistle and a foul. That's going to be a reach on Byng. And that will be called against Hannah Wart. That's her first. Ava Bell will come in and spell Kaylee Strange. So the first 2 off of the bench tonight, Hartley Snyder and Kinley Bullard. Bullard was going to inbound. Gracie Waller will run the length of the floor and inbound it at the south end here of the ship. Dale moving from left to right, as you can see on your screen. They've scored the last 4, breaking a 5-5 tie. Muncie beats the pressure, pitches right corner. Bell, slide steps left, steps inside the arc. 2 is good. Ava Bell has 4 points, and the run of 6 straight for Dale. It's 11-5 with 1:36 to play here in the first period. Alana Cooper lobs it out high. Bell deflects it and then knocks it out of bounds. Ava Bell really has been a pest for this Byng offense, working to the top of that zone defense. Blakely Miller, who just checked in a moment ago for Luke Clark's club, will inbound to Cadence Carlos. Almost stolen away by Strange. Now they whip it left side. Miller turns to the 3, drives to the block, throws up a runner, no good. Muncie with a rebound. That's Hartley Strange. To Waller, who bounces it up ahead to Teague Muncie. Muncie works foul line extended. Now she's trapped in front of the Byng bench. Bounces it, now has to save it in bounds. And the ball off of Byng out of bounds. So this has been somewhat of a disjointed possession for Dale with 1:07 to play in the first period. Lady Pirates leading Byng 11-5. Looking for home court victory number 35 in a row. Hartley Snyder with it left wing. Waller out high, back to Hartley. Swings it left side to Bell. Ava to Hartley, top of the key against that 2-3 zone. Now it's Waller who tries baseline and a blocking foul. That's going to cost Tori Gustin her first foul, and all of a sudden that's the third against Byng's Lady Pirates with under a minute to go here in the first period. Not a full house, as we told you, but a very good crowd here on hand for semifinal Friday night at the Boomerang Classic. Appreciate Boomerang Diner for their support of Dale Athletics. They bounce it to Muncie, who misses a layup. Bullard battling for the loose rebound, and she's going to be called for the foul. Kinley Bullard picks up her first foul, and she was battling that time with Piper Presley for the ball on the baseline. 41 seconds to go first period. Todd Miller with you at Dale tonight, 11-5 our score. Wing left, Blakely Miller bounces into the corner for Candace Carlos. Carlos finds in the middle of the paint. Cooper takes a dribble, goes up, lost the handle. Wart has it, and a tie-up. Arrow will stay with Byng with 31 seconds to play here in the first period. Kaylee Strange comes back into the ball game. Carson Griggs will check out in. Muncie and Waller are going to go to the bench, and it's their first trip out of the ball game tonight. Dale led 5-2. The game was tied at 5 since then. It's been a 6-0 run over the last 3+ minutes. Blakely Miller drives down low. Presley goes up, had it knocked out of her hands by Carson Griggs. So possession will stay now with Byng. Byng has lost at Dale. They've lost a 5-point game on the road at Lone Grove. Beat Latta by 8 points, 51-43. Same team that Dale dispatched of here by more than 20 a couple of weeks ago. Jumper missed and a loose ball foul on the rebound. They're calling that on Hartley Snyder, and that's her first. The third against Dale with 17 seconds to play. So all of a sudden the whistle started to become a factor after, for the biggest majority of this first period, there had not been many fouls called. Presley gets the inbounds left wing. Out there with her, Hartley Snyder. Presley got one with a carry at the top of the circle. Now bounces it off the shin of Cooper. She curls her on the top of the key. Now spins back left wing. Out high with it is Blakely Miller. 2 dribbles. She'll hand it off to Cadence Carlos. Under 10 seconds to play. And will they get the shot off? No, they won't. Would not have counted from Blakely Miller. And Dale closes with 6 straight to break a 5-5 tie after 8 minutes. Back with period number 2. It is semifinal Friday night from the Boomerang Classic on DalePirates.tv, powered by Squirtle.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Leading scores at the end of one, Ava Bell with 4, 3 from Kaylee Strange. Baird and Guston each have 2 points apiece for Byng. It's 11-5. Dale in the open period number 2 with possession of the basketball. Byng still in that 2-3 zone. Waller's cross-court pass knocked to midcourt. Cadence Carlos has it against Strange for the layup. Cadence Carlos with her first basket. That's points off turnovers. And it's 11-7. That ends a scoring drought of almost 4 minutes for Byng, dating back to the end of the first period. Leading rebounder of the game is Teague Muncie. She has 4. She is out there with the floor and handles it right side. Now she attacks the baseline, goes back door, lays it up, and she's fouled. It should go against Lauren Shaw, and that is exactly who it's called against. That's her first. So neither team able to get separation. The closest Byng has been after a 5-2 deficit was a 5-5 tie. It was 11-5, now 11-7, as Muncie rattles the first free throw home. Teague Muncie last night was 2 of 5. That's a little bit surprising because she came in as one of the better foul shooters on this team at almost 70%. Second one is up, and she got them both. Dale is off to a 4 of 4 free throw start. Byng has hit 1 of 2. Almost a minute deep into the second period, 13-7 our score. Cooper drives underneath the basket, got herself too far under and throws it on a kick out to Muncie. Teague back the other way. Kicks it left corner to Bell. Out front to Strange to Griggs. Right side Waller hesitates, puts up a 3, misses that one. Bell keeps the rebound alive and slammed to the floor. Strange had her hands on it. Now Muncie is going to be tied up by Piper Presley. And the arrow favors Byng. Dale's biggest lead is 6 at 13-7. It also was 11-5 at the end of 1. 75 seconds gone here in period number 2. Boys game against Kingston to follow here on DalePirates.tv for the Boomerang Classic. Blakely Miller cross courts at left side. Now they whip it across the floor. Lauren Shaw goes to the goal and lays it in. Lauren Shaw slightly challenged at the block, still with the strength to get it up and in. It's 13-9. Griggs at midcourt handles the pass, easily settles into the offensive end. Byng trying to trap at the top of that 2-3 zone at the bottom of it. Griggs out right front court. Eric Smith with his hands on his hips directly below us and off to our left. Muncie will put up a 3, missed it, but Waller fights for the rebound. It goes back up and in. Gracie coming into the weekend, averaging almost 5 rebounds a ball game. 15-9, the lead back in front by 6. 2 minutes gone here in period number 2 as Kaylee Strange is able to knock the ball off Blakely Miller near Eric Smith on the bench. Back in for Dale is Tori Guston. And also coming back in, Briley Baird. She had one of the 2 made baskets for Byng in that first period. Last night, again, we told you Cushing was dreadful from the floor. They shot 17.5%. Of their 7 made shots, 3 of those came from long distance. Cooper for 3 for Byng, misses that one right circle. Rebound to Baird, and she was bumped that time by Alana Cooper, who ended up with a rebound, and then because of the collision, she travels. So an offensive rebound and a turnover for Byng. 15-9, under 6 minutes to play here in the first half. Waller against the 2-2-1 Byng press. To Strange, who cross courts it to Gracie, down to Griggs, middle of the floor on the Pirates center circle loco. Bell's double to the left block, gets it out to Waller for 3. Bang! She got it. Maybe that stick back by Gracie will get her going, and it's a 9-point Dale lead, 18-9, with 5.5 to play here in the first half. They bounce it back out high for Cadence Carlos. She'll whip it in front of us, left side, Alana Cooper. Cooper elbow right to Carlos, who knocks down the jumper. She has 4, that leads Byng. 18-11. Byng doing a good job moving the ball against this Dale zone defense. Waller to Bell into the front court. Out high, it's Griggs. She jump passes to Gracie. Out there with her is Piper Presley. Tries to take her off the dribble. Piper is able to recover on the baseline. They whip it down low. Muncie seals the defender and lays it in. Teague with her first basket has 4. She came in as the team's leading scorer at 11.8. Waller averaging 10.5 before last night. Lead is the biggest for Dale tonight at 20-11. 4:50 to play here in the first half. And Muncie intercepts a bad pass from Baird. And Teague then has it knocked out of her hands by Briley, who was unable to step around Muncie to save it back inbounds. Here comes the freshman Kinley Bullard into the ball game. The junior Hartley Snyder both return. Dale last year lost their season opener, won 26 in a row, finished 29-2, and won their 8th state title in program history. Teague Muncie jump passes left side of the front court for Gracie Waller. Back to Teague. Muncie in front of us for Bullard. Swings it right quarter for Strange. She'll cross court it for Gracie Waller. They look back to Eric Smith, who has his hands on his hips, and he's barking out instructions, looking for career win number 399 tonight. Out high with it is Hartley Snyder. Cross courts, and Ava Bell gets set for 3. Bang! She knocks that one down. Ava Bell last night had 1 3-point basket, had 5 points. She already has 7 tonight. Lead grows to 12 at the midway point of the second period. Riley Baird bounces it out high. Carlos, long 2. Misses wide left, stick back short by Gustin, but she's fouled. So Torrey, nobody boxed her out, was able to get inside position to get the rebound, and she'll go to the line for a couple after the second foul of the night against Hartley Snyder, and the first team foul of the evening in the second period against Dale. Lady Pirates lead Byng 23-11. It's their largest lead of the night. The first free throw is good by Gustin. 109 total state tournament wins for these two programs. 69 appearances and 19 titles. Dale's coming last year. Byng's last in 2014. Free throw is up, and that one is off the front rim. And we get a line violation, and I think they're going to give her another opportunity. I think they called Teague Muncie for being to the lane early. And a timeout. 3:55 to play here in the first half. 23-12 is our score. And we will keep it right here. It's a 30-second timeout. In boys action today, it was Elgin 66, OCA 37. Cushing's boys beat Kiefer today 59-57. And the winner of this will get OCS. They were impressive at beating Byng in the previous game 59-44. So OCS against the winner of this tomorrow night for the Boomerang Classic title at 8:30. In the girls' draw, Kiefer 61-21 winners over the Dale Junior Varsity. Elgin will face the winner of this ball game for the title tomorrow night. 62-47 over OCS, and Kingston pounded Cushing as the Lady Tigers remain winless 56-17 the final. So the schedule tomorrow in the boys' draw, 7th place game OCA and Kiefer. 2:30 5th place game Elgin and Cushing. 10 a.m. 7th place girls game Cushing and Dale JV. 1 o'clock consolation finals of the girls draw Kiefer and Kingston. Foul shot is up and it's good out of the timeout. So Gustin able to get both free throws to drop. It's down to 10. It's been as many as 12. Here comes the pressure again. And Waller is going to be bumped and fouled at midcourt by Hannah Wart, who becomes the first player of the ball game with multiple fouls. That's her second. Loser of this game will play OCS tomorrow for third place at 4. The winner will face Elgin for the championship at 7. 23-13. Elgin with wins over the Dale Junior Varsity and OCS to get to the title game. Ava Bell holds out front. Now Waller curls, fires a 3. That one barely hit the rim, and it's out of bounds, touched by Teague Muncie. If you really want to break it down, because Dale gets Byng, probably, the host school has had a little bit more difficult road to the title game than Elgin, who will rest. They played earlier this afternoon. 3:15 to play before the half, 23-13. They lob it left side. Alana Cooper against the zone. Left quarter on a kick out for 3, no good. That went front rims by Carlos. Ball on the floor, diving that time is Kinley Bullard. Now a whistle to tie up, and the arrow belongs to Dale. 34 consecutive and counting home court wins for this Lady Pirate team under Eric Smith. Into the weekend with a winning percentage of 770. 3 stops, Alva, Frontier, and now here in Dale. It is 6th year, and Bullard is going to be called for shuffling her feet in the backcourt as Cooper jumped out through her face. He's a 3-time gold ball winning coach. Won 2 titles in 2014 and 2015 with the Alva Ladybugs, and one, of course, here last year, his first with Dale, as Myers comes in and will spell Hannah Ward. Speaking of Alva, an interesting game in their tournament tonight, up in the semifinals of the Alva Shootout. Ladybugs hosting Jones and a couple of 3A powers. Good pass down low to Myers, who kisses it up and in off the window. Last check, it was early on, 19-16 Jones in that game. 2:40 to play here, first half. Little 4-0 Byng run has it down to 8. Griggs cross-courts it. Bullard, now to Muncie, drives, loses it off of her leg, but it caroms right across the floor to Ava Bell. Back to Gracie, she swings it right to Bullard. Now to Waller, way out front left forecourt, she holds. Now it's Bell left wing. They flash Griggs, who goes up, dumps a pass to Muncie, body goes down, Muncie's shot is blocked. Muncie then is going to be called for a kick ball. Ball hit her leg. So the Dale Lady Pirates have hit a cold spell after building the lead to 23-11. Byng has scored 4 in a row, and we're winding towards 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Tori Gustin with it out front. Cross courts, Briley Baird. Both teams zoning. Baird throws up a runner and hit the top of the backboard. A lot of Cooper with a rebound. Those shots are hard to rebound. Cadence Cooper to Baird. Down low to Myers. It's taken away by Carson Griggs. Now to Bullard. It's knocked away from behind, and fortunately, it's off of Cadence Carlos out of bounds in the Byng bench. Byng is the team that's going to win some games in Class 4A this year. Both Eric Smith and his assistant Scott Wilson rave about this Lady Pirate team. They did get a little bit of a break in terms of scouting. They already were familiar with Byng after beating them by 15 here in mid-November. 1:36 to play. Muncie has a pass knocked away. Cooper with a steal. Cooper to the goal around Muncie, lays it in. That's 6 straight now for Byng, and they're within 23-17. 90 seconds to play here in the first half. Griggs at midcourt brings it to the front court. Left quarter, Ava Bell. She'll trigger another 3. That one back rims. And Muncie over the back tips the rebound away from Carlos out of bounds. Luke Clark is going to reinsert Blakely Miller, number 20, in to replace Lanny Myers. You can see Byng wearing the road maroon and white uniform. Second time they faced Dale in this gym. Last coming on November the 14th, 66-51 the final that night. Baird looking for a cutter. It's too high off Gustin. Griggs has it. Now up ahead for Bullard, and she lays it in. Kinley Bullard with her first basket. It's 25-17. That ends a scoring drought of well over 3 minutes and a 6-point Byng run. 55 seconds to play here in the first half from the ship. Cadence Carlos. Now to Briley Baird left side. Bullard is on her. She dribbles away from Bullard, bounces it to the high post. That's Cooper. Left side Carlos inside the arc, puts up a long 2. It spins off. Muncie the rebound. 2 dribbles, and she throws it up ahead, and nobody's there. She was looking for Gracie Waller, but Waller was not even turned around. So Muncie's going to come out. Ava Bell will check out. Strange and Snyder come back in. And we get a timeout on the floor with 35 seconds to play in the first half. 25-17 Dale on semifinal Friday night here at the Boomerang Classic. It's just a 30-second Byng Lady Pirate timeout, so we'll keep it right here. Dale's boys yesterday, no problem over OCA. They will take the floor, give it up about 10 minutes after this one is final, and take on the Kingston Redskins. Kingston yesterday notched their first victory of the season as they knocked off Elgin 74-60 in a barrage of 3-pointers by the Skins. You can bet that they will not get those same looks quite as easy tonight against the Dale Pirate defense. Dale came in to the tournament allowing just 47 points against a pretty good schedule when you factor in 4 games in Illinois, and holding their opponents to under 34% shooting for the season. Cadence Carlos angles through the top of the key. Left wing to Gustin. Out high, Cooper. Jump passes left corner. 3 on the way. That one is no good. And Griggs weak side with a rebound. Cadence Carlos looking for Byng's first three-pointer. Couldn't get it done. Griggs almost lost it from behind. Up pivots, gets it to Strange. Right side to Waller. Out high, it's Kinley Bullard. Bullard off the dribble, pulls up elbow right, brick the jumper. Carlos with a rebound. 2 seconds, 1 second. She'll fire from inside half court and misses wide left. So Dale, who led by 6 at the end of the first half, led by 12 in the second period, settled for an 8-point advantage. And they are 16 minutes away from a chance of defending their 2-time Boomerang Classic championship. 25-17, Dale over Byng in the Battle of the Lady Pirates here this Friday night. We'll recap after these messages on DalePirates.tv, powered by Squirtle.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today. Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We are ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
There's a live look at the Dale Pirate Ship, the high school gymnasium at Dale High School. Welcome back, everyone. We are at halftime of the Boomerang Classic second girls semifinal matchup. Battle with the Pirates, and it's Dale by 8, 25-17. We told you Alvin Jones were playing tonight. The three-time defending Class 3A state champion Lady Longhorns lose in a thriller. Alvin knocks off Jones tonight 42-41. That game was in Northwest Oklahoma. Here at halftime, it's 25-17. Of course, Dale still has Jones in the schedule. They were supposed to have played on Tuesday night. That game at the request of Jones was postponed. We have not received a rescheduled date yet because of the Longhorns' trip to the state semifinals in football. At the break, Ava Bell has 7 points to lead all Dale scorers. Teague Muncie with 4 points from Kinley Bullard off of the bench. 3 at halftime from Kaylee Strange, 2 points from Carson Griggs, and also in there with 5 points is Gracie Waller. Dale at the foul line was 4 of 4 in the first half of play. Byng's leading scorers at halftime, Cadence Carlos and Tori Gustin, each with 4 points. 3 points from Alana Cooper, 2 points each from Lanny Myers and also Lauren Shaw. Byng was 3 of 4 at the foul line. Take a look at the foul situation. Only Hartley Snyder for Dale has more than 1 foul. She has 2. Kinley Bullard has a personal. Teague Muncie has the other. Only 4 fouls called against Dale in the first 16 minutes of play. Byng in the first half was whistled for 5. 2 of those belonged to Hannah Wart, and nobody else with multiple fouls other than Wart for Byng at the break. Dale led 11-5, closing the first period on a 6-0 run. They led by as many as 12, 23-11, and then Byng was able to claw themselves back into the ball game. And again, they are within 8 at halftime, 25-17. The second half of Byng and Dale and the Boomerang Classic Girls semifinal matchup is coming up next on DalePirates.tv, powered by Squirtle.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back here to Dale. Game 7 of 8, game 15 of 16 of the docket, the opening 2 days of the Boomerang Classic. Dale's girls all-time 7-0. Winners over Silo back in 2022 and last year taking down Elgin for the title. And it would be Elgin and Dale again if the Lady Pirates can hold on to this halftime lead of 8 over Byng. Coming up next, it's a boys semifinal matchup as the Dale Pirates, the 2-time defending 2A state champions, will take on the Kingston Redskins, who are off to a 1-3 start. They've lost a lot of close games. Finally got them an easy win yesterday by score, although it wasn't as easy as the 14-point final might indicate, 74-60. Byng will have the basketball. Baird, Cooper, Carlos, Wart, and Gustin. Same 5 start the second half for head coach Luke Clark. And they shoot off to our right. And a turnover, the cross-court pass. Muncie with a steal to the goal. Layup good. Teague Muncie now has 6. And she is the second leading scorer. Bell with 7, 5 from Waller, the 3 high-point players tonight for Dale. They'll whip it left side. Carlos with the basketball. Cadence Carlos, one of the co-leading scorers for Byng at halftime with 4. Played a half minute here in the third period. It's 27-17, and they get it to Wart, who's fouled on the way up. And that's going to cost Teague Muncie her second foul. Coming into the tournament, Dale's defense was allowing under 36 points a game. That went down drastically after allowing just 21 to Cushing last night, as the first foul shot is no good by Hannah Warts, her first trip to the foul line tonight. Second miss in 5 attempts for the Byng Lady Pirates at the stripe. Here's Wart's second. It's up, and it's good. So Hannah Wart tallies for her first point of the ball game. She was one of 3, make that 4 Byng players to play but not score the first half. Griggs to Strange, back to Carson, right front court. Carson whips it left wing side. Waller gets her feet set. High arching 3, misses wide right. Rebound to Kaylee Strange. Baird up ahead to Cooper to the goal around Waller, who bumps her and fouls her. Gracie with her first personal foul. Second team foul against the Dale Lady Pirates here in the third period. So Alana Cooper, who's one of 2 at the line, will go there. And the first one is up and good. So both of Byng's points have come from the stripe, where they're 2 of 3 here in the opening 56 seconds of the second half. Loser will play OCS in the third place game here tomorrow at 4 in the Boomerang Classic. Second free throw good. Cooper has 5. That puts her into the lead for points tonight for Byng. 27-20. Lady Pirates holding strong with the 2-time defending tournament champions from Dale. Muncie from Waller drives right. Layup is good, and she's fouled. And Teague Muncie will have a chance at an @1, and she gets the bang with her bucket. Compliments of Hannah Wart's third personal foul. So if Teague Muncie, who's 2 of 2 tonight and 70% for the foul line, hits this free throw as she does, it's back to a 10-point lead. Biggest was at 23-11, 30-20 Dale. 6:41 to play here in the third period. Todd Miller with you tonight on DalePirates.tv, powered by Squirtle. Riley Baird right side, cut off by Waller, also doubled by Bell. Bounces it back out in front of us for Cooper. Right corner to Baird, lobs it down low. Muncie knocks it away out of bounds. It'll stay with Byng. With 6:29 to play here in the third period. Told you these 2 programs take a back seat to really nobody. As Strange Waller will check out. And coming in is Kinley Bullard. 109 state tournament wins, 58 losses, covering 69 combined state tournament appearances for Byng and Dale. They cross-courted Gustin left quarter. Out front to Baird. Bricks that one. Muncie down for the rebound. She's the leader in retrievals tonight, along with Carson Griggs. Griggs playing ill today, but playing well. Dribbles down the floor, but she's hacked. And Carson Griggs is down as the foul is called against Kinley Bullard. That is her second. Carson is in quite a bit of pain, and she wears that right knee braced. She has been told she'll get a nice round of applause from the partisan crowd, both Byng and Dale. That brace ever comes off, you're done. She's going to gimp off the floor. Looks like she's in a little bit of pain as Hartley Snyder will come in. Eric Smith is out there at midcourt, and he'll walk shoulder to shoulder with his arm around her, as you can see on the monitor. So Briley Baird with a couple of free throws for Byng. First one is up, and it's good. Riley Baird with her third personal foul tonight. Her third point, should I say. Byng is lost by 15 to Dale, by 5 to Lone Grove. They beat Latta by 8 and last night by 7 over Kingston. Second free throw no good, but it's tipped out, and Alana Cooper has it. Down the paint goes Baird to Cooper on a kick out for 3, and they got it. So it turns out to be a 4-point trip for Byng. And they're all of a sudden within 6. 2-possession game, 30-24. Bullard got hit in the head and a lob pass at midcourt. Drives to Bell, and she lays it in. Good job by Kinley Bullard. After she was hit in the head, there was no foul call. Ava Bell with a team-high 9 points. That's also a game-high total. Strange pressures the basketball. They worked it to the high post. Cooper lost the handle. Ava has it. Bell up the right sideline to Snyder for the layup. Hartley Snyder with her first basket. And just like that 4-point play 2 trips ago by Byng answered with 2 straight baskets by Dale. Cadence Carlos with it right side, guarded by Ava Bell. In the corner, it's Hannah Wart. Wart back out front to Carlos. Both teams in a zone defense. It's 34-24. And the jumper put up and missed wide right. Rebound to Teague Muncie, and Muncie is going to be knocked to the floor of the backcourt. That should go against Alana Cooper. That's her second personal foul. So with 4:55 to play in the third period, Dale's been whistled for 3 fouls. That's a second against Byng. In comes Blakely Miller. She'll replace Briley Baird. And Hannah Wart, 3 fouls, 1 point tonight. Cooper, their leading scorer of the ball game, with 8 points, also has multiple fouls. Strange and Bullard inbound to the backcourt. Snyder, Muncie, and Bell. The rest of the players out there. Bell, a wide open 3, missed it. Stick back attempt by Muncie, and she's fouled. Correction, it's Hartley Snyder. And Hannah Ward has just now picked up her 4th personal foul. So Luke Clark rolled the dice, and he lost that one as he leaves Hannah Ward out there with 3 fouls, and she's picked up number 4 with a long ways to go here with the third. First free throw by Hartley Snyder is good. She's a 5'9" junior. Hartley Snyder last night, 1 of 2 at the foul line, 6 points, came into the tournament averaging 2.2. The miss last night was her only miss in now 5 free throw attempts this year, and I talked her into that one. She misses the second. Rebound out of bounds off of Dale. 35-24. The lead is 11. It was 12 midway through the second period. 4.5 to play here in the third period for the Dale Pirate ship. Strange knocks across court, a pass away. Cooper has it, and then it's batted out of bounds by Ava Bell. Eric Smith is down there seated on the bench, clapping his hands. He loves the effort by his girls and his zone defense. Last year was something new for Eric Smith. He played a lot of zone, didn't press a lot, something historically in his career he had never done. Entry pass knocked away and saved in bounds. Hartley Snyder. Bullard. Strange, who had Bell open, and she underthrew her. Carlos back the other way. Right side, Gustin thought about a 3 now. Is covered up to Cooper, and she throws it away on a cross-court pass. Threw it right to Hartley Snyder. Muncie into the front court. All the way to the goal into a double team and a blocking foul. And Teague Muncie's going to go to the free throw line. Well, Muncie was either going to go to the line or be called for an offensive foul. She went right to the rim for the time she brought it in across half court. Miller with her first personal foul. Team foul number 4 against Byng. Here's the foul shot by Teague on the way. Nothing but net. Points have been hard to come by tonight. 36-24. Dale has not this year shot the ball particularly well in a lot of games. They shot just 31% last night, come in under 45% for the season as Muncie hits the second. It's been their defense, their pressure that has caused a lot of problems as Ava Bell bumps Blakely Miller to the front court, and that's number 1 on Ava. So the next whistle against either school will put the other at the foul line for 2 shots. New rule in high school basketball this year as Miller triggers it inbounds in front of her own bench to Cadence Carlos. Carlos bounce pass off of the shins of Teague Muncie. Boy, she plays so hard. Byng will throw in baseline left. Dale allowing less than 40% field goal shooting in a 6-0 start. And their opponents are averaging less than 35 a game. Cooper with it out high to Carlos. Carlos back to Miller. Foul line extended left wing. Still in that zone, but they're trapping, and at times it has man-to-man principles. Blakely Miller down the paint, throws up a runner. She misses that one. It's volleyballed out of bounds and last touch by Lenny Myers. So Myers, who scored 2 in the first half, going to be out there in the paint doing some work after Hannah Wart picked up her 4th foul earlier here in the period. Shaw and Presley come back in for the Byng Lady Pirates. Byng will use full court pressure, 2-1-2. Teague Muncie gets the ball triggered inbounds from Kinley Bullard. Muncie able to work it across Contact, pulled up at the top of the circle. It hit the front rim and then rattled home. Cross courts at Baird. She'll put up a three, right circle, got it. Riley Baird has her 6 points. Second made three for Byng. 30-second timeout, Lady Pirates. 44-31 Dale here late in the third of the second of two semifinal games at the Boomerang Classic. Dale's boys coming up against Kingston 10 minutes after this one concludes. Both teams are a combined 14-0 in this event that started back in 2022. Yesterday, the Pirates ran roughshod over OCS, a team they beat in the semifinals of this event last year, 77-53, and beat them by 26 in the 2A state finals at State Fairground Arena, beating a rebuilding Eagles team from OCA, 76-37. OCA, in fact, playing for 7th tomorrow as they will tip off at 11:30 against Kiefer. Elgin handled the OCA Eagles in a battle of Eagles today, 66-37. 26 seconds to play in the third. Buller shoots it up ahead left side. Reese Herring bounces it off of the baseline. Ava Bell holds. We're down to 20 seconds to play here in the third. Waller holds, now pivots, bounces for Herring way out front right forecourt against that Byng zone. Gracie Waller, jump passes right side. Kinley Bullard, 10 seconds to play here in the third. They pull it back out front to Strange, 5 seconds to play. Left side with it is Waller, 2 seconds to shoot. Waller hoists one up, well defended, almost banked it in, and that's the way the period ends. 44-31 Dale. 8 minutes to go as the Lady Pirates look for a three-peat here in the Boomerang Classic. Back with the final period of this right after this on DalePirates.tv, powered by Squirtle.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Todd Miller, the DalePirate.tv crew from the ship at Dale High School. Lady Pirates lead Byng 44-31 in a matchup of Pirates. This game a little bit low scoring compared to the first one. The two teams combined for 117 points. Dale winning by 15. Tonight they lead by 13. They've led by as many as 16, and we're underway here with the final 8-minute period. Gracie Waller. Bullard is out there. Griggs, Bell. And on the floor is Teague that's not Muncie. And a foul's going to be called. Foul is against Tori Gustin. First foul shot is up. That one back rims. So one more upcoming. 13-point game. 9 seconds into the fourth period. Second free throw is up. That one is good. So 1 of 2, and the lead expands to 14. Elgin awaits the winner tomorrow night at 7. OCS gets the loser tomorrow afternoon at 4 and a turnover. Cadence Carlos sailed that a row into the bleachers across the way. Too high for Tori Gustin. 7:34 to play in the ball game. 45-31 our score. Dale boys coming up next against Kingston. Lady Pirates set the table out front. Ava Bell swings it left. Bullard to a backdoor cutter. Fumbles the ball, gets it back out front, Ava Bell. Right side, Waller. Approaching 7 minutes to play in the ball game. Gracie angles right to Kinley Bullard. Bullard pulls it back out front. 7:10 to play here in the ball game. 45-31. Dale could afford to work the clock. Bullard works to the Pirates center circle logo. Now spins away from Piper Presley. Right side Waller, out high Griggs. Forces it down low, it's broken up. Good play that time by Gustin. Out of the pack with it is Baird. She throws it away. Waller saves it in bounds to Bell. Bell one-on-one of the goal. Layup is good and a foul. Tori Gustin is going to be whistled for the personal foul. That is her third personal. And Ava Bell is now in double figures with 11 points. And Dale pulling away from Byng. They lead it by 16. Hannah Wart with those 4 fouls comes in. She'll replace Baird. Now Presley is out of the ball game. Carlos, who briefly went to the bench, comes back in. Ava Bell's foul shot on the way. Good. Dale tonight has been outstanding for the foul line. 11 of 12 are the Lady Pirates. Blakely Miller has it stolen by Ava Bell. Bell now will slow it down and a pirouette dribble left side. See, with the basket. It's 50-31, 5.5 to play. Elbow right, Alana Cooper. Kick out pass, quarter left 3, Carlos. Clangs off the hill of the rim. Griggs fights for the rebound. They say it's off Carson. From up here, looked like it was off Gustin. Strange, Schneider, and Waller come back in. Griggs is going to check out. Ava Bell will depart the lineup. Lauren Shaw comes back in for Byng. Lady Pirates inbound to their front court. Alana Cooper and an illegal screen called underneath. That's against Hannah Wart, who's fouled out. So Hannah Wart fouls out with just 1 point, a free throw here in the second half. It's been a frustrating night for Wart. And quickly, Baird will get back into the lineup. So Wart fouls out with 5:26 to play. Her team down by 19. It's the biggest deficit for Byng tonight. Waller with the backcourt. To Strange. Strange on the far side. Holds high, now gets it to Bullard. Kinley pulls up right wing. Puts up a jumper, got it. Kinley Bullard with 6 points. Her first here in the second half. Under 5 minutes to play, it's a 21-point lead, 52-31. Baird with it, left front court, holds high. Bullard rides her to the top of the circle. Now they bounce it down low, good pass, and Gustin missed the bunny. Muncie with a rebound. Teague is wearing 35 as opposed to 25 now on her jersey, and Muncie throws it out of bounds. Ava Bell will come in. Muncie's going to check out of the ball game. With 4:49 to play, 52-31. We'll have all the games for you tomorrow, including both the boys and girls appearances in the Boomerang Classic. I will not be here for audio tomorrow night. Bad pass broken up by Waller. Bell picks it up, throws it ahead for Waller. Gracie didn't expect it. Baird was there and has it back, and now a timeout from Luke Clark. 4:35 to play in the ball game. We'll pause for these messages. 52-31 Dale for the Boomerang Classic on DalePirates.tv, powered by Squirtle.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Hi again, everybody, and welcome back here to the Boomerang Classic, day number 2, game number 15 of 16 of the first couple of rounds. Winners earlier today in boys play, Elgin, Cushing, and OCS. Girls winners included Kingston, Elgin, and Kiefer. Well, what a sad situation for John Coons and Kiefer. They were going to be a real player in Class 3A this year. Lost their top 2 players to knee injuries, and they are relegated to a 7th place game tomorrow at 10 o'clock against the Dale Junior Varsity. And gets worse as Kiefer, without their top 2 players, will go to the Girls Tournament of Champions, the 27th, 28th, and 29th at the BOK Center in Tulsa. Carlos, pass knocked away from Baird out of bounds. Incidentally, you can catch all of the games, both boys and girls, for free on Squirtle from the TOC. Coming up later this month, that'll include the Dale boys games. Lanny Myers. It'll also be here on DalePirates.tv. Riley Barrett being pressured out front with 4:17 to play. Torrey Gustin left side of the quarter with it is Carlos. Being pestered by Snyder. Waller almost had a steal. Instead, Baird goes around her for the layup. Baird with 8 points, and it's 52-33 with 4 minutes to play. Hopefully we get a chance to visit with Eric Smith at halftime of the boys' game as Waller had a ball slip through her hands. It goes into the backcourt. The must-see show in the state of Oklahoma coming up next, the Dale boys. Cadence Carlos, Lanny Myers. Right side, Gustin, and a foul. That's going to be called on Chloe Jones, and that's her first. So looking out there, 3 starters remain. Kaylee Strange, Gracie Waller, and Ava Bell. Now keep in mind with the junior varsity playing to this tournament as well, the bench for Eric Smith is a lot shorter than usual. Carlos guarded by Chloe Jones right side. They cut Shaw down the paint. She goes straight up, missed it. Ball juggled a couple of times, hit 4 players' hands, picked up by Baird, scoops it up, and a foul. It's either against Waller or Bell, and it's going to go against Ava. That's her second personal foul. And that may about do it for the starters as Eric Smith about to send 3 or 4 new players into the lineup after Barrett hits the first free throw. Miller and Presley back in for Byng. Griggs is going to come in. Teague Muncie comes in. Bullard, Herring, and Macy Herman. With 3:42 to play, 52-34 our score. Second one is up. That one is good. So a pair for the stripe for Briley Baird, who's in double figures with 10. Only twin-figure score for Byng tonight. 3.5 to play. Dale close it in on a third opportunity. As many championships here at the Boomerang Classic. They would play Elgin tomorrow night at 7, a rematch of last year's title game. As Griggs is grabbed and fouled at the other end by Tori Gustin. And that's going to be her for her fourth. It's also the fourth against Byng, so the next whistle will send Dale to the line for a double bonus. Lady Pirates themselves only whistled for 2 fouls. Macy Herman to inbound. Reese Herring, 1 dribble, right side. Carson Griggs. Griggs hands it off to Kinley. Bullard tries to get to the baseline. Now backs it out. Guarded by Shaw. Down low it goes for Muncie, who pivots, puts it up left-handed, missed it. Teague gets her own dribble, her own miss, dribbles into the paint. Now to Bullard, to Griggs. Left side, Macy Herman. That'll take us under 3 minutes to play in the ball game. Dale is going to be 7-0. Win number 399 in a Hall of Fame career for certain for 3-time state champion head coach Eric Smith. Reese Herring to Griggs, cuts into the paint. Back to Muncie, jump pass, left side. Herring off the dribble, shot in and out and back down. Really hoping I could call number 400 for Eric if it comes tomorrow night, but that will not be the case. Briley Baird dribbles in traffic, has it knocked away by Griggs, and a tie-up ensues on the floor. It'll stay with Byng. I called his first win in his first girls' job at Alva High School. He coached at Dover. He coached at La Mega for a short period of time at boys basketball before making a very successful transition to girls basketball. Riley Baird lobs it right of the paint. Gustin's shot comes off hard. Muncie the rebound. She has a double-double tonight. 54-35. Herring with it right quarter to Bullard. And a skip pass for 3. Kinley knocks the eyes out of it. 32nd timeout called by Eric Smith. Into the ballgame comes Hartley Snyder. 57-35 with 2:14 to play. And I can tell you this about Eric Smith. He is as fine of a person as you're ever going to meet in the coaching profession. Terrific family man. He's very dedicated to his family, to his career. And I tell you, I've been around a lot of coaches in 37 years of broadcasting. I've never been around a coach that works any harder than Eric Smith. When he was at Alva, he would travel all over the state during the regular season for advanced scouting for possible future postseason opponents. And going to interstate from Alva is a trip, 75 miles. Coached arguably one of the greatest players to play high school girls basketball in Oklahoma, Jaden Hobbs. He said in a preseason coaches interview with me, he said, I'm glad we won it last year. I was so fortunate to coach Hobbs, but boy, it's nice to win one without her. Riley Baird into the front court. Houston throws up a runner off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound to Cadence Moore, who's out for the first time. Now to Blakely Miller. 2 minutes to play. 57-35. A terrific effort tonight by Dale. Riley Baird bounces it to Moore. Moore then loses it out of bounds. Brooklyn Ross, number 4, will come in. Chloe Jones is in now for Dale. It's hard to beat a good team twice, let alone to handle them easily twice. 15-point win on November the 14th. Tonight it's a 22-point lead with 1:43 to play. Chloe Jones, a yo-yo dribble right quarter, backs it out to the wing. Now to Bullard, swings it left quarter. Herring turns to the 3, scoops it up and draws the foul. And Reese Herring is going to go to the free throw line, and that foul is against Piper Presley. Told you that Byng's last trip to the state tournament was back in 2014. During that time, Dale has made 8 state tournament appearances, and last year winning the state title. Jesson Hartman will come in as Herring bags her 3rd point, hits the free throw. So all the starters are out of the ballgame as Reese's 2nd free throw rattles home. 59-35 with 1:26 to play. Dale 7-0, Elgin tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Rematch of last year's Boomerang Classic Girls Championship game. Ross to Moore. It's knocked away. Moore had her foot on midcourt. They still haven't called the violation. Now she tries to cross court. It's off the fingertips of Shaw, intercepted by Jones. Jones comes to a jump stop, throws it up left-handed, missed it. And a loose ball foul underneath. I think that's against Reese Herring. It is, and that's her first. It's only the 3rd of the 4th period with 68 seconds to go against Dale. Chance at win number 400 tomorrow night for Eric Smith. Hope to have a great crowd here. Can't make it. It'll be on DalePirates.tv. Brooklyn Ross out high. Blakely Miller. Guarded by Reese Herring. Miller takes her off the dribble, glides to the free throw line. Now to Beard, baseline left. Amelia's jumper rattles off, and the rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Byng. Let's see if Dale will even attempt a shot here. Now there's 42 seconds to play, but they lead by 24. The youngsters are out there, so more than likely they're going to run the offense as usual. Reese Herring, Macy Herman out front. Right side, Jesson Hartman. Hartman last night had 3 points late in the win over Cushing. 25 seconds to play. Herman, Jones knocks the eyes out of a 3 at the top of the circle. Chloe with 6 points. 18 seconds to play, 62-35. They lob it right side, Brooklyn Ross. Ross with Herman poking at her. Now gets it back out front. The lob pass knocked out of bounds by Jones with 9 seconds to play. Byng will play OCS tomorrow. That game will be a scheduled 4 o'clock tip here at the Ship. Brooklyn Ross puts up a 3 and a foul. And that's going to be against Macy Herman. That's her first. And it'll be 3 free throws now for Brooklyn Ross, who looks to tally for the first time tonight. Free throw is up. That one is good. Being a Class 4A school, they are the largest school district in the state that does not play football. They play fall and spring baseball. Of course, the Pirates see him a lot in the fall season as Ross hits the 2nd free throw. Third and final free throw is an air ball. 6.2 seconds to play. The Lady Pirates will inbound, and this will be relegated to the history books. Macy Herman back to Bullard, dribbles time out, and the final score tonight, Dale 62 and Byng 37. So a wire-to-wire convincing victory tonight for Eric Smith and his Lady Pirates. They improved to 2-0 in the season against Byng and they win it 62-37, handing the head coach win number 399 and a chance to play for a third consecutive Boomerang Classic Championship. We'll be back to recap this one after this break. Final score, Dale 62, Byng 37 on DalePirates.tv, powered by Squirtle.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Hi again, everybody, and welcome back here to Dale High School as the boys' teams, the final combatants of day number 2 of the Boomerang Classic, have taken the floor. It's Kingston 1-3 and Dale 9-1 coming up here in about 10 minutes on DalePirates.tv. Good start to the night for the Lady Pirates. They best Byng 62-37 behind Teague Muncie, who had 14 points, matching her total in the win over Cushing last night. Ava Bell was in double figures with 12 points. Muncie with a double-double tonight of the victory for Dale. We'll have a look at the individual totals here in just a moment, as, again, the final is 62-37. For Byng, they had one player in double figures. Briley Baird finished with 10, 8 points from Alana Cooper, 7 points from Cadence Carlos, 4 points from Tori Gooston, 3 points from Lauren Shaw, and 2 points apiece from Brooklyn Ross and also Landy Myers. Tonight for Dale, again, 14 from Muncie, 12 from Bell, 7 points from Gracie Waller, 6 points from Chloe Jones, 5 points from Hartley Snyder. Also in there with 9 was Kinley Bullard. Snyder again with 5, 4 from Reese Herring, 2 points from Carson Griggs, who played sick. 62-37, so the stage is set. It's a rematch of last year's Boomerang Classic Championship game with Elgin and Dale at 7 o'clock. You can see it here on DalePirates.tv. Byng will play at 4 o'clock in the third place game against OCS. Elgin defeated the Saints today 62-47. We'll take a 3-minute break, be back and get you ready for Kingston and Dale's boys. It's coming up next on DalePirates.tv, powered by Squirtle.